Hello, it's another vlog. I've been thinking a bit recently about this whole concept of scarcity and how when you get into a scarce mindset, it can really have an impact on the decisions you make and how you lead your life. Um, a good an example of this would be, for example, if say you're working a job and you think jobs are scarce, then you're probably not going to take the risk of quitting or looking for a job. Or perhaps if you get offered another job, you might take it simply because you don't think there's going to be anything better. A good example as well that a lot of people talk about is this whole sort of scarcity mindset in relation to money, and how a lot of us sort of spend our lives thinking of money as being a scarce resource, and we sort of limit the chances that we'll take, and we'll take this sort of easy path. And it's funny because if you take the attitudes that sort of normal people have towards money compared to the attitude that very wealthy people have towards money, I think they're very different. Like, for example, if say you're a freelancer, I know lots of freelancers who are like this. When they charge for work, and I'm the same. When you charge for work, you feel almost guilty for charging, and you always like, oh, am I charging too much? Maybe I should charge a little less. Whereas in the world, there are people charging unbelievable amounts for their work, and their work might not be. It's probably it's not better than yours. It might be the same. Like say for example, if you're a personal trainer, are you really going to tell me there's a difference between like you've got a client that pays you £30 a session? Is there really any difference between what you tell that person and if you're a celebrity trainer and you have a client and they pay you £300 a session or maybe even more? Like it's fundamentally going to be the same thing, but there's that massive shift almost between like feeling guilty perhaps about charging 30 quid and you feel like, or maybe it's too much, and not having any guilt at all and no qualms about asking for 300 quid for the same amount of work. So yeah, are you in a scarcity mindset when it comes to these things? Are you letting it hold you back? And if you didn't have this sort of mindset, what could you actually achieve? Yeah.